Hey folks, Digitrax83 here, back with another episode of Velocity X. I'm here with my friend Admiralmeep, who was in the last episode.
I am currently flying over Jonah, or Delta 6, or whatever you call him.
So I have Meep here, and we're going to go into the finale. Now, the finale does not mean the end of this series by any means. The Let's Play series is not even done. We're getting close to the finale, actually. Those episodes have yet to come, because we're going to do an interesting thing today that I should have done a long time ago.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Mets play, because apparently that's how I renamed the file, because I can't spell.
Main menu.
Zero fucks were given about
Player.
spelling.
Now folks, you'll notice this option at the bottom called Joyride. You'll also notice there were a lot of cars locked that said collect key or collect gears. That's what we're about to do. We're going to go through all 5 levels and unlock them one at a time. I'm going to look at how long I've been recording now, for about 2 minutes, so this should be relatively good, except once my phone dies. Okay, let's see. So, let's go through and look for something. Yeah, collect gears. Let's find something that's good at finding gears. Find a unique car, powerful that will do this. Seared tuner, also known as showstopper, because it's really seared tuner, at least according to the toy version. So let's get started.
Whenever you say that, I hear seared tuner.
Seared tuna?
Yes.
Yeah, seared tuna, only for Hot Wheels. Okay. Let's get this started.
A really adult joke after that, but
no, not in this Nah, that's not really appropriate here. I know we made some stuff back in the previous episode, but not here. Alright, so we're going to find the hidden key to unlock a car, and we're going to collect 10 gears to unlock it, or collect 10...
specifically about...
So here we go.
You continue your thing.
Alright. We're back in Monument City again.
A city full of monuments.
I wish that's what it was, but... No, but it does have interstate highways that have half pipes on the side. Or quarter pipes. You're basically, the breakdown lane is you with your car sideways hanging off a quarter pipe.
Yeah, I remember that.
Also, you don't need blinkers. I just remembered the installer file. Or not the installer. The folder that Velocity X comes installed in has a link to planethotwheels.com. I think it's an HTML file. Folks, so I don't know if the website's still up though. We're gonna look for the first key. I can't remember. I think it's down. I can't remember. I'm hearing some beeping. Is that on your end?
Yes. Sorry.
Okay. No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah, no. That was me. That was actually my 3DS.
Alright, folks. So we're gonna go collect some gears today. So there's one. I do remember where most of them are in Monument City, Crankshaft Bay. Burnout Glacier's a little fuzzy, and that's gonna actually take us many, many times to get that. The reward, I promise you, is amazing. One of the 4 100s vehicles. That's right, Hypermite was not just... We had unlocked Hypermite back in Adventure Mission 4. Also known as, with the car that had 100% grip. We still have 3 left, stat-wise. Stunt, armor, and speed. So So I grabbed 2 gears now. I'm trying to remember where the third... Ah, here it is. This episode should go by relatively fast.
In theory.
Yeah.
And it would also help if I didn't almost delete my mob folder.
Almost delete what folder?
A mob folder, MOB.
For Left 4 Dead?
No, for thing that I'm making.
Let's see, I'm trying to remember where the one is here in the actual city area. Yeah, here we go. I also get some good nostalgia references. This is actually one of the battle areas in the city area, so... And now we have Gear 4. It's already on a roll, so I've missed playing this game so much. Now that I really have time, because I have a job, folks. I finally have a job. Yes, the Trex Infleet does in fact work. Possibly 2 jobs. So the ad revenue thing is no real big deal. Cool. I'm not getting much money for that because you're probably not viewing my videos as much. I don't know why you all focus on the first video and not the others, but to each their own, I suppose.
Yes. And to each Hitler.
To each what?
To each Hitler.
This game was just so zany back then. I see why so many people loved it, because it's one of those games where even when it gets boring, it's still, you can still find some joy. And if you leave it alone and come back, it's still an amazing game.
Yeah. Plus, even though I've never played it, I've only experienced watching the videos. If I watch one of those, if I watch part of a video that you make, and then come back to it about a week later, it still is interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I've watched some of my own videos because I missed certain things that have happened, like you said something that I missed hearing, that like you said, but I
Mets play.
Yeah, Mets play. This one's gonna be a hard gear to get. Some of these wall riding ones are... the wall riding ones are hard. Mainly because you need stunt energy. You need turbo boost to do it. You might be able to do it with a faster car without turbo boost, but I don't have the patience for that. And I chose Showstopper because I want to show off Showstopper. I believe I've shown it off used it in a previous challenge, but it's one of my more favorite cars. And I have a version of it.
I like the big yellow bus. Or the big yellow
We don't speak of that.
I call it a bus.
We don't speak of that yet.
Oh, okay. That's my...
Well, that was a unique stunt where I completely missed the gear, but sailed right past it. Because I was slipping. This game also has
Like
some serious power slide physics. I would really love the source code for this engine. Because the Brainstorm engine was only used for one other game, which was Hot Wheels Mechanics with an X. I've got the gear. We got 6 out of 10. No key yet, though.
Wait. Hot Wheels Velocity X Mechanics.
Hot Wheels Mechanics was the only other game that Beyond Games made. It was the only other game to use this engine, I believe.
And notice how there's an X in titles.
Yeah, I think that might be Beyond Games, like, signature. I messaged one of the old developers on LinkedIn to talk to him about the Brainstorm engine, but I never got anything back. Might not check his LinkedIn. Okay, we have 7 out of 10.
Just not here.
I guess so. I just don't know where they've moved on to, because I feel like as a developer, no matter what game you make, you should still have some memory of it, whether it's fond or not, and not just be like, oh, that game. Because I feel like people, even though they've moved on, probably still feel something Velocity X. I mean, it's work they put in.
Yeah, and some of the, like, I'm currently making a game using a program called Beyond Dream Maker, which is a very good program if you want to learn C++ and how to
Never mind.
code games, because it's very nice. But any game I make, I usually have to scrap because I've screwed something up, but I still have that memory of the first test that I made.
Yeah.
Because I made a copy of the original folder.
It's weird if you go on Google now and type in Brainstorm engine, there's some other engine that's available for free now called the Brainstorm engine, and I'm wondering if it's the very same engine. I wonder.
Yeah, that sounds interesting, and in fact it does sound
I mean,
it was.
and the only reason I know it's called the Brainstorm engine is besides the legal stuff when you first boot up the game that says copyright THQ, the only other thing that says it is when you go to the volume mixer in Windows 7 or when you alt-tab it and you look at the title of the window, it's called Brainstorm engine. This may not be the greatest engine, and some people will be like, oh, it's dated, why do you want something like this? I want it because it was able to make this game. This is not something, Velocity X is not a game you could ever make in UDK to the same extent. It just doesn't work. UDK is too modern. And it doesn't fit. And I do not like messing with Unreal Script, but I also hate it. Oh, this gear. I remember getting really frustrated with this gear as a kid.
Hold on.
Burning
Okay, I'm gonna make
It's gonna be kind of repetitive because it's hard to maintain this. Recognizes the file type. Apparently, the Action Replay, or the Game Shark, or the version of the Game Shark PS2, uses XPC files, which is what Velocity X is saved in. I guess it's only to the Brainstorm engine. The fact that those files come together to create this game, that's pretty impressive.
Okay, so my dinner consists of a calzone that has not been heated whatsoever, and was apparently vacuum sealed.
What about your dinner?
Oh, we went to calzone.
Maybe getting close. Just getting close to
We
being
went
about
Nice.
for 2 G's for my brother's birthday dinner.
I may cut this in another part because we're going on 16 minutes, and I'm pretty sure my audience has never watched any of my videos all the way through. Sorry if I sound mean about that, you guys, but I genuinely feel like statistics prove you guys don't watch any of my videos for more than a couple minutes. Does that tell you? Well, no one has time to watch a full video, so I don't have to watch these full videos all the time. Whereas I used to.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember what the other gears are. It's frustrating me. Oh, I remember. Then the more city blocks. Then the actual skyscraper has like this main stunt area.
Excellent.
Pretty interesting game at its time. I think I may have accidentally spawned the whole Velocity X craze again though, because people didn't start putting their videos and playthroughs up until after I'd done that. I'm not saying I'm like, you know, all master of the idea, but I think my video series is what started. I can't confirm this, but okay, hi. Joyrides segments, for the most part, are okay. They're terrible. They seem fun, but they're not. They could be, but the gravity physics seem to be a little wonky. I'm not sure what the developers were doing with that, but I fear I may have a card that's actually not fast enough or grippy enough. Then again, considering it took me so many tries to get those gears in Challenge 14. Okay, got it.
Nice.
Just don't fall out of there.
Otherwise, it's screwed.
8 gears. This also did have some destructive. It was very basic destructible physics, but it was nice. Running through other parts, traffic cars, going across like bus stations and gasoline things. And battles even had a severe amount of. I'll talk about battles actually. Oh, we're doing Joyrides. Okay, I remember where one more gear is, and then we have to go back and do that aggravating gear about 8 more times to look at it. I believe some people may recognize this thing I'm going through right now as a shortcut I think I used to beat back in, I believe it was episode 2 actually. Yeah, it was. It was back in episode 2. So we have that one more long and arduous gear that's going to drive me crazy. And we have the... There it is. Golden car key. Just going to work our way here. Oh dear God. Well, I just really slowly missed them. Out of just sheer pathetic intent. Velocity has the same weird physics that Trackmania has, where holding brake while in the air does slow you down. Trackmania is what? Yeah, there's even a challenge devoted to it. New car unlocked, Mega Duty. And I actually believe I have that vehicle in that paint scheme, I think. I have a couple Velocity X vehicle actual versions of the Velocity X vehicles in playthrough. MST Suzuka, Super Tune. I don't know about Twin Attitude, Maze Define. Don't have the HB prototype Pro. I do have Power Rocket and Jet Threat 2.0 though. I think I found a version of Hybrid. What?
That purple bug-looking car.
Oh,
one that's about 2 feet.
Split Image 2.
The one that's about 2 feet long, 2 feet wide, and about 6 feet tall.
Oh, Hypermite.
Yes, I have that info.
I think I found one of that too, and I think I found the original Power Pistol as well. Maybe even Twin, I don't remember. So they're getting hard to find. I consider them to be really valuable for what it's worth. This is probably going to be a somewhat long episode. I may cut short soon so we can start a new video.
Yeah, we've already been recording for about 23 minutes.
Alright, this has been Ditrax 83.
And Admiralmeep.
And we'll see you in the very next video, which will start right after this. Don't worry, you missed nothing. We're back.
Pretty much.
Welcome back, folks, to Hot Wheels Velocity X. Let's play Hot Wheels Velocity X.
With
Ditrax 83 and Admiralmeep, as usual.
Yep. Admiralmeep is here.
Yep.
We are not.
And we're working on the first Joyride, which is slowly becoming extremely aggravating. One of failing a lot of stunts.
It's always one gear.
This gear, to be honest, has given me trouble even when I've grown older. It has to do with the actual way that they set it up. It's clever the way Beyond Games did it because it requires precision, but a little too much precision. It's very, very hard to get right.
Yeah, there is some games that I play that just have to get that precise shot, otherwise.
I see exactly what I'm supposed to do, but it's aggravating because I know how to do it. I have to rely on whether or not the game will cooperate in that exact. Oh, I got it! I got it! New car unlocked, flash fire.
What about the big yellow bus?
That's not for a while. We have a few more worlds to go
Damn
through
it.
that weapon. Let's see. We finished one Joyride. Now we'll work on the second.
Select level.
I may, because I've worked, have to cut this somewhat short, but I think we can record it for a bit. So let's see. We'll go into the next map, Turbine Sands. You guys were introduced to this world back in episode 3, titled Failure.
Were we?
And it was the lowest quality video I had because I used the wrong codec to code it. So I'm sorry about that. That's why that one looks absolutely horrible. But anyways, let's get into Turbine Sands. Use one of the vehicles we unlocked. Flashfire, which is actually a really balanced car. Mega Duty, which weakens speed and stunt, but its grip and armor are pretty good. But I need something with relatively good speed. I think Flashfire is gonna cut it.
How do I do
I'm
it?
getting messages from Steam from Look. Let's see if she has a standby phone. Send me an image.
Oh god.
Firefox. Steam is running in the background. Folks, if you ever want to try this for fun, you can add the Velocity X shortcut to Steam, play the game, and have the Steam overlay.
Same goes with big rigs, only...
Oh, this is a photo you would totally appreciate. Okay, so let's go in... what are we going to go in with this time? I think we'll use... we may need these, so we'll go with jet boosters. Which is an actual weapon.
Wait, just...
Because the sheer force of them when you speed up can hurt someone. The first gear is about, well, actually, surprisingly, it's right next to us. I can't remember which side it's on. Gear number 1 collected. About the first 20 seconds of playing. This also has some very awesome music. Jet boosters while standing on glass shadows the glass. Two gears selected. Now we're going to work our way in. Wonder what this game would have been like if it had co-op or multiplayer. The only multiplayer that exists is split screen. Split screen for drag racing and battle mode on the PS2. The PC version was strictly single player. But if I had the code, if there's any net code in the game,
Then...
or if any of the coding for the split screen is carried, is already in the PC version. Where am I going? It's completely shot by a gear because I was ranting. Even Echo says that. I'm ranting.
I cannot code today.
I still have to upload that. Work on editing. That's where we are now, but we still need to make an intro. We are officially also know right what the secret key is. Unfortunately, you'll have to see this one for yourself. Geometry of the rock that it's on. I mean, if you're driving about, I want to say about a 70 that rock. Yes, we have to do rock climbing in Velocity X. Not kidding. I do remember this being an absolute nightmare back then. We were the vehicle with a lot of power, and flash fire doesn't really seem like it's got that much power, but yeah, ejectors does. Use the... Oh wow, that was so close.
Did you burn?
I kind of swung off the side. You have to see the geometry of this rock. It's very rough. Oh wait. Because it slides off to one side.
What the hell am I doing?
What?
I cannot code today. I seriously cannot code today.
Just do task kill system 32.
No.
Wait. Hold on. New car unlocked. Way too fast. I'm on the top of the world. Literally, I think I'm on the highest point on the map. I fell off. That victory was short-lived.
Tilda R mode 1.
Oh god. I don't even know if they ever had a development console for this game. I don't think it's accessible, but someone would have to do it. Some crazy... If people can discover the cut kill streaks and weapons in Modern Warfare 3 just by using a hex editor, then I think they can figure out Velocity X. According to the internet, though, there is no association with XPC files, which is what Velocity X is quoted. Although I did get the menu music to play. It played really fast, though, but I imported it in Audacity in raw data, and it played about 45 seconds. I slowed down the tempo in half. It sounded just like it did in the menus, but I couldn't find the menu music for anything else. I think they're encoded into the files for each world. Wow. But they must be in some unique format, though, because there's audio that you can find of the music on YouTube. Meaning, and that's all been extracted from the PS2, so it's gotta be some common file. We're already at 5 years. Well, okay, but we're not gonna go.
We're not gonna go.
This song works really well in my car when I drive, because it requires some actual bass, which is why it works fantastic on Fox Truck in the summer. So my colors so fast. I didn't use jet balls. I like how I forget to utilize the simple tools I have in front of me. Technically you have infinite ammo in this game. As long as you can do stunts and there are point spheres, you'll have ammo. Or if there's weapon icons.
And now I'm
I may have to turn this volume down though, because you'll probably sound a little louder on the actual playthrough, but on my recording it sounds rather thin, even though you're quieter. I think I know why though. It's probably because of my hearing. Maybe when I went to the Desperate console, my decibel levels are slightly messed up. Not like serious deafness, but I mean like maybe I hear like a different, like a few decibel difference than I heard before. Worth it though. And I wore earplugs in the first concert when I actually saw Excision. I didn't wear them at the Desperate concert, but I wore them back for the most part. I walked up towards the firewall, also known as where people die. Base poison. We're at 7 gears, and I haven't really been paying attention to my audience at all. folks, if you're still awake, please give 7 gears out of 10. And a key. Did I mention we get a key? I think I mentioned we have a key. So we have a key. Looks weirdly like the key. This is for opening backs through. People will remember this People will remember this little uphill area from episode 7, where I missed the finish line by 1 second and was about 10 meters from it. Where this really does live up to being called Turbine Sands. It's in the desert, and there are literally turbines all over the place, and they're all animated. That's the cool thing. There's a serious amount of detail in this game I don't think this was a budget game. I don't think THQ would know that. But this is like a classic the way Red Faction is a classic, the way Stalker is a classic.
Red Faction Gorilla.
What about Red Faction Gorilla?
It's a very good game.
I've heard that Armageddon wasn't all that fantastic, but the original Red Faction is fun as hell.
Armageddon is shit.
Have you ever played the original? I got it for like 99 cents in bundle stars a while ago. That's why I have it.
No.
I remember the last years.
In fact, my brothers wanted my house as Red Faction.
Check that out.
If you sound muffled at all, because I'll know what your voice sounds like on a screen record, I may try to put little subtitles at the bottom with ABS. I'm going to virtually bump this stuff the second I get done. I'll try and do it on Cadenza, because Cadenza can do those videos way faster, and I can actually tell it to demand the highest amount of power from the CPU to definitely faster. Cadenza on average can do videos in about 15-20 minutes. Foxtrot, it takes about a half an hour. A little bit more. So you have a little bit of a gamble with Foxtrot.
Yeah.
Mainly, and you can only run like 2 windows at a time. I've run 3, but I couldn't really use Foxtrot during that time because of the CPU. Then it was demanding. It was demanding so much RAM from him was the problem. Oh my god, I just did a freaking front flip without actually touching any of the stunt keys. Remember how I told you Hypermite has a tendency to bounce?
Are you using Hypermite right now?
No, Flashfire. But remember how I told you sometimes on certain maps when Hypermite falls from a certain height to the ground, it will bounce?
Yeah.
The same sort of thing just happened with Flashfire, except I was flying through the air, hit a rock, did a front flip, and landed on a rock across the road. You have to see it in its entirety. I may just make a highlight video there with fireworks and explosions and crap, because that was amazing. That's why I want this engine, because even in all its bugginess, that's kind of one of the things that makes it so awesome. Last gear, I like DR2! You probably know what DR2 is, right?
Me?
Yeah. Did you ever see Hot Wheels World Race?
Nope.
Then we're gonna save and let's play. This data already exists. Now we're gonna change it to Let's Play. There we go! It only took me 9 episodes to do that. To spell it correctly. Okay, folks, so we've done two places. Let's just go to Joyride. We'll just skip the Monument City for a moment just to show you the cars we've currently unlocked. So besides Mega Dude, we now have access to Way Too Fast, which is kind of ridiculous because it only has a speed of 60. And then Dior 2, which is very impressive because it has armor at 90. Speed and stunt are 30 as usual. Grip is 50. This is a really good car in battle. And anyone who's a Hot Wheels Highway 35 fan or Hot Wheels Acceleracers fan, you'll remember this car very fondly. In fact, there was an internet video that went viral a long time ago where they made a real-life version of Dior 2. I don't know if it ever drove, though. So we still have Hypermite. Okay, so we still need to get Rigor Motor, which is a play on words of the phrase rigor mortis. And the Lakester. Which...
Because lakes.
This Lightning Hyperliner.
I still like that yellow bus.
Complete Adventure 13. So we haven't completed Adventure. Wait. Oh wait, never mind. We did complete Challenge 18, so that's why we have Crazy Ace. I forgot about that.
Oh.
Which is a pretty fast car. We may actually use that in the final battle. Because the first time I beat this game, I used Power Rocket. What?
Jonah. Should we tell the audience about the robotics members of which we not speak of?
I don't think so, because I'm not going to have them in here for a long time. Okay, where are we going next? Let me look at the time we've recorded. Well, that was a lot of
20 minutes.
time that we have, folks. So, this has been Dave Tracks 83.
And Admiral.
And, we will see you again in the very next video. Bye-bye.